Yahawah. I'm Brother Yawanathan, a servant for Yahawah Bashem Yahawah Shah, a prisoner of hope, a Hebrew Israelite scattered among the heathen. Habakkuk 2 and 6. Surely they will all turn upon him with insult and abuse and say, woe betide you, and betide to happen, especially as if by fate. So surely they will all turn upon him with insult and abuse and say, to happen especially as if by fate, who heap up wealth that is not yours and enrich yourself with goods taken in a pledge. So that's what America does. They take wealth that's not theirs. Would not your creditors suddenly start up? Would not all awake who would shake you till you are empty and will not fail victim to them? And will you not fall victim to them? Yes. So you're going to fall victim to them. As it says in Deuteronomy. Wind blowing. As it says in Obadiah, starting at verse 7, all the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee. Yes. So the man that was at peace with you, they deceived you. You was not knowing. And prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. Yes. So the people that you thought that was your comrades, them the same ones that's gonna get you. They done laid a snare for you. Just like it says in Revelations 17. Revelation 17 and 16. And the 10 horns which thou seest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh, and burn her with fire. Yes, so that's what they gonna do. They gonna burn you with them missiles when they shoot them at you. When they get you. As it states in Revelations 18 and 8. Therefore shall her pledges come in one day. Death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burnt with fire. For strong is Yahawah power who judges her. Yes, so the Lord did judge this whore. This, as it says in Revelation 17 and 5, and upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots. Yes, so the Lord can judge her. Why is this? As it says in Revelations 18:4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, that ye receive not her pledges. Yeah. And that's the main ones that don't wanna come out of her. They love Babylon the Great. Yes. Your dicor. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sin, and that ye receive not of her pledges. And that's what the Lord wants us to get out of that mind state, Whores like that, they love America, They can't get enough of her. They can't get enough of the mother of harlots. Why? Because she's a harlot. They done turned her into a harlot. Yes, and she loves being a harlot. What's your harlot ass? Back to verse 8. Because you have plundered mighty nations, plunder, steal goods from a place or person, typically using force and in time of war or civil disorder. And that's what America is known for. All the rest of the world will plunder you because of bloodshed and violence done in the land to the cities and to the inhabitations. Yes, so since you done shed blood, and the Lord is going to turn all these nations against you, Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots. Matthew 24. Matthew 24:7. Let's start at 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nations. For nations shall rise against nations, and kingdoms against kingdoms, and there shall be famine and pestilence and earthquake in diverse places. All these are the beginnings of sorrow. So all these things, when you see them, that's when we learn the lesson of the fig tree. Mark 13:23. Learn a lesson from the fig tree. When it is tender, shoots appears and are breaking into leaves. You know that summer is near. In the same way, when you see all these things happening, you may know that the end is near. at the very door. So when we see all these things, we know that the end is near, but it's not here yet, but it's knocking at the door. Knock, knock. Yes, who is it? Yahawah. I tell you this, the present generation will live to see it all. Heaven and earth will pass away. My words will never pass away. Yes. So the Lord's words are mighty, powerful, and strong. If he say it, it's a done deal. 1 Peter 1:25. But the word of the Lord Yahawah endures forever. Yes. So like he said, heaven and earth will pass away, but the Lord's word will not. His word endures forever. And this word is the word of the gospel preached to you. Yes. And that's why we on these highways and hedges and on these corners preaching, telling you, as it says in Luke. Luke 14:23. And Yahawah said unto the servant, go out into the highway and hedges and compel them to come in, that my house may be filled. And that compel meaning persuade. So we're out here to persuade you. That's why we on these highways and hedges. We ain't on these highways and hedges having fun. This ain't no party. Psalms 33:6. Yahawah word made the heavens. All the host of heavens was made at his command. He gathered the sea like water in goat skin. He laid up the deep in his store chambers. Let the whole world fear Yahawah, and all men of the earth stand in awe of him. For he spoke, and it was. He commanded, and it stood firm. Yes. So the Lord speaks things into existence, and it stands firm. Yahawah brings the plans of nations to nothing. He frustrates the counsel of the people. But Yahawah's own plans shall stand forever, and his counsel endures for all generations. Yes, so his counsel endures for all generations. What you mean, forever, ever? Yes, forever, ever. Happy is the nation who power is Yahawah, the people he has chosen for his own possession. Yes, and we know that's Israel, that he chose for his own possession. The children of Israel. But we know that 2/3 of the children of Israel is likened unto when Brother Ezekiel told us. Ezekiel 2:3. And he said unto me, Son of man, I send thee to the children of Israel, to a rebellious nation that has rebelled against me. They and their fathers have transgressed against me, even unto this very day. Yes. So to this very day, the children of Israel are rebellious, stiff-necked. For they are impudent children and stiff-hearted. I do send thee unto them, and thou shalt say unto them, Thus says Yahawah power. And they whether they hear or whether they forbear. For they are a rebellious house. Yet shall know that there has been a prophet among them. Yes. So we know, just like that harlot that just passed, she's a rebellious whore. Yes, she is. She wants to be a man when she's a woman. And thou, son of man, be not afraid of them, neither be afraid of their words. So I'm not afraid of her words, what she talking about. She just yapping off at the mouth, talking nonsense. She mad at the world. Neither be afraid of their words, though bears and thorns be with thee, and thou dost dwell among scorpions. Yes, scorpion hoe. That's a scorpion hoe. Be not afraid of their words, nor be dismayed at their looks, though they be a rebellious house. Yes, though they be a rebellious house. Yes, real rebellious rebels. Don't want to abide. And thou shalt speak my words unto them, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are most rebellious. Yes, not just a little rebellious, they're most rebellious. Yes, stiff-necked, hard-headed motherfuckers. Yeah, want to do what they want to do. The lickety-lick sisters. Yes, want to march, what they say, carpet munchers. Yes, the tender lenders. Yeah, the effeminate ones. Yeah, the sugar shack crew. Yeah, they sweeter than sugar cane. Sweeter than CNH pure cane sugar. Yeah. But that don't mean they can't fight. They still rebellious. Yes, it's real windy out here. Psalm 78:1. Mark my teaching, O my people. Listen to the words I am to speak. I will tell you a story with a meaning. I will expound the riddles of the things past. Yes. So that's when the Lord is talking through parables. Things that we have heard, and our fathers have repeated to us, but their sons will not hide the praise of Yahawah and his might, nor the wonderful acts he has performed. They shall repeat them to the next generation. Yes. So we're to repeat these parables to the Lord of the Lord's might and his good doings, his good deeds. Sirach 2:1. My son, if you aspire to be a servant of Yahawah, prepare yourself for testing. Yes, so prepare yourself for testing if you a servant for Yahawah. Bashem Yahawah Shai. Yes, because he gonna put some tests on you. Set straight course. Be resolute. Determined in character, action, or ideals, and unwavering. So you have to be strong. The Lord gonna build you to be strong. And do not lose your head in the time of disaster. Hold fast to him. Never desert him. if you would end your days in prosperity. You know, so hold fast to the Lord. Yes, yes. Be every hardship that is sent you. Be patient under humiliation, whatever the cost. So whatever the cost, humiliation. For gold is as strayed by fire, as sage to examine or analyze, determine the contents. So the Lord, He send you through that fire to examine you, through the contents to see if you're worthy, if you're not going to break, if you're not going to fold under pressure. And Yahawah proves man in the furnace of humiliation. Humiliation, the feeling of being ashamed or losing respect for yourself. Yes. So the Lord, He puts you through a whole bunch of tests, just to make sure that you're going to be strong. He don't want no weaklings that's going to fall out, He going to make sure He going to test you. He going to bring you through that fire. Trust Him and He will help you. Steer a straight course and set your hopes on Him. So set your hopes on Yahawah Bashem Yahawah Shah. You who fear Yahawah, wait for His mercy. Do not stray or you will fall. You who fear Yahawah, trust in Him, and you shall not miss your reward. You who fear Yahawah, expect prosperity. Prosperity. Last, happiness and favor. Happiness and favor. Consider the past generations and see, was anyone who trusted Yahawah ever disappointed? Was anybody that ever trusted our Lord Yahawah, was they disappointed? I think not. Did He ever neglect anyone who prayed to Him? For Yahawah is compassionate and merciful. He forgives sins and comes to the rescues in times of trouble. Yes. So in that time of trouble, the Lord, He's going to come in for His remnant. Yeah, like they're coming in a time of trouble for these people. It's not going to be like that. The Lord comes in a better and beautiful way than them fire trucks and them ambulance. People die in them, they die all the time inside them. But the Lord, He going to come through. Jeremiah 30:7. At last, for the day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. So the Lord, He's going to save us out of them troubles. The ambulance, they can't save you out of the trouble. They let people die in them ambulance and everything. But the Lord, He going to come through in a time of trouble. 1 Corinthians 10:13. So far, you have faced no trials beyond what man can bear. Yahawah keeps faith, and He will not allow you to be tested above your powers. But when the test comes, He will at the same time provide a way out by enabling you to sustain it, you know. So when the Lord put them tests on you, them trials and tribulations, he gonna have a way that you can get. He ain't gonna put on too much that you can bear. He gonna have a way that you can get out of it. Joshua 1:5. No one will ever be able to stand against you. And as I was with Moses, so will I be with you. I will not fail. You are forsake you. Be strong, be resolute. It is you who are to put this people in possession of the land which I swore to you, to their fathers. Only be strong, resolute. Observe diligently all the laws which my servant Moses was given you. You must not turn from it to the right or left, if you would prosper wherever you go. The hold on. Mouth dry as a desert. The book of the law must ever be on your lips. You must keep it in the mind day and night, so that you may diligently observe all that is written in it. Then you will prosper and be successful in all that you do. This is my command. Be strong, be unwavering. Do not be fearful or dismayed, for Yahawah your power is with you wherever you go. So be strong, you know, and read and keep these words on your lips day and night, studying to show yourself approved. Ezekiel 7:1. The word of Yahawah came to me. Man, Yahawah says to this land of Israel, an end is coming. The end is coming above the four corners of the land. The end is now upon you. I will unleash my anger against you. Yes, the land of Israel. I will call you to account for your doings and bring your abominations upon your own head. I will neither pity nor spare you. I will make you suffer for your doings, the abominations that continue in your midst. So you shall know that I am Yahawah. These are the words of Yahawah. Behold, it comes disaster, one upon another. The end is comes. It comes. Doom is come upon you, dwellers in the land. The time is coming. The day is near. Yes, so that day is near. Land of Israel that's doing too much over there, you know. And that's twofold, you know. It comes back to the Israel too, because we're a people before we're a place, you know. So the land of Israel over there that's doing too much, you know, the Lord got something for you. As he said, doom, disaster, you know. And also, as it says, for the two thugs. Isaiah 13 and 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, says Yahawah, two parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. And that's the remnant of the Lord. He's going to be left, the Lord's going to keep his elect, them first fruits. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, Yahawah is my power. And with that, we're going to face the east and say, Yahawah Bashem Yahawah Shah. Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawah Shah. Shalom.